Hey everybody, my name's Jelani.
And it's Brooks is here too.
He is
I'm
there as
here.
well. Also,
I'm right behind him.
cool. All right.
I'm coming up behind him slowly.
Wait, that is
I'm about to
creepy.
wrap my big strong hands around his neck.
Sounds like a lot of work, man.
Yeah, I forget it. I don't know. I'm
It's okay. Yeah. Well, speaking of getting choked to death mercilessly by your partner,
Mumm-Ra, famous for his choke slams.
Yeah, sounds fair. We're Go Figure Reviews, and we're gonna review this Mumm-Ra, the ever living.
Ancient spirits of evil, transform this decaying form to Mumm-Ra, the ever living.
I like my ever living better, but it's all good. But yeah, man, we're doing this figure, and I know it's old. I know a lot of people have already reviewed it. I know a lot of things have happened, but I got this figure like last year, and ever since then, I've always wanted to open it.
Dude, you're not the first to review this figure.
Nah, not at all.
I don't even know if I'm going to watch this one.
Yeah, you probably won't.
I'll definitely watch it. I'll watch all of them.
These. Yeah, please watch our videos. But we're going to talk about this thing, and it's a big brown box in front of us.
Yes, it's got the ThunderCats label on it.
It's right there in the front, and it says Mumm-Ra, the Ever Living from Super 7. That's how it usually is. We got stuff on the back, like usual, and it's like Super 7 and Warner Brothers, and wow, Warner Brothers owns ThunderCats. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
They own everything, dude.
Well, they
own
like
us.
Disney. Yeah.
Did you know you were property of Warner Brothers?
Yeah, actually, I did.
1/8 of you is. 1/8 of every citizen is a property of Warner Brothers.
It's a contract. But yeah, there's a barcode. Look at it. That's how it goes.
For all you barcode fetishists out there.
That's right. And of course, we're gonna get into this inner shell.
Oh, what could be inside?
What could be inside? How about that? All right, and we've opened that big brown box, and now we have this lovely.
The box within the box.
Yeah, man.
With its shiny red foil.
It's so clean.
It makes me think class and sophistication. I feel like an adult about to open his toy. Not like a little baby opening his toy, but like a big boy opening his shiny new toy.
And it is beautiful.
It's fucking shiny. And it lets you know it's about to be more shiny.
That's right. Once you get out that box. And then, of course,
your figure's totally scuffed. You're like, what the fuck?
Or it disintegrates.
Yeah, it just turns to dust in your hands.
Oh! But yeah, ThunderCats logo. Yeah, nice and pretty. That is very clean, man. I really love this stuff. And, of course, it's stuff on the bottom with the other barcode if you just want to look at that for different color.
Sexy barcode.
Yeah, son. So, yeah, we're going to take this slip off real quick and look at the figure inside.
What could be underneath?
My goodness. It's a slow reveal.
What a muscular fellow he is.
Good grief. And we have Mumm-Ra, the ever living! And
he's big boy Mumm-Ra.
Jeez, he is, yeah. I really passed on a good bit of these figures. And all of a sudden, I see this thing, and it changes my life. This is my Grail figure already in this package. I already know this. I'm just telling you this ahead of time. I haven't even opened it. It's got the security tags all in it. We're gonna open the bad boy, but he looks awesome.
I'm interesting.
We're gonna talk about all of this stuff. He's got a little
Ma-Mutt. I'd open him like the minute I bought him personally.
Yeah, you're right. And I scuffed him a little bit. He's moved.
You've ruined him.
Yeah, he's ruined for life.
Might as well open it now.
Yep, and then of course there's stuff lovely at the back.
Nice.
You know what we do when there's stuff at the back.
Oh boy. Mumm-Ra, the ever living. Mumm-Ra is the ThunderCats' evil adversary. Mummified and otherwise weak, he is energized and made immortal as a servant to the spirits of evil, who grant him magical and transformative powers to carry out their wicked bidding.
That was pretty good. You sound like Mako from the Conan movie.
I was doing Uncle Iroh or something.
Nice. Very good. I liked it. But yeah, guys, we're about to crack this bad boy open and see what's inside. Man. Okay, and here's a look at the accessories. he's got great accessories. I don't
He's
even
got
know.
some pretty cool stuff. I like the cape.
Yeah.
Especially.
It's pretty baller. In fact, we're going to start with the cape anyway. Because, oh my goodness. First of all, it looks like a gigantic back symbol. And that's super clean. I love that. Of course, it's black on the back. And it really looks like a bat symbol now. That's pretty cool.
He's Mumm-Ra, the ever living.
Yeah. And he's got wire. It's wire cape. So you can pose it pretty much any way you want to. It's so clean. I cannot believe how many poses you could probably get him into along with the cape. And that's just amazing. It's just so clean. I very much like this cape already. I love this figure by taking it out of the box anyway. I'm gonna flip it over on the side just so it looks like a bat symbol for no reason. And then of course we're gonna go with next this gigantic.
That's a cool looking thing.
Freaking scimitar-ish kind of super sword. It's amazing. And I think, look at this. I think
you can separate them.
Nah, I ain't trying to play that right now. You know what? It looks like it's supposed to though, because like look at that symbol. Symbol looks good, and I'm pretty sure. Nah, I don't want to test that theory. I ain't trying to break this thing. That's too clean as it is anyway. Oh my goodness, if this is right, let us know in the comments. That's clean. I'm a fan. He also has his wand, and I don't know what this came from the ThunderCats line. You guys tell us in the comments this too, because I have
looks like a thing on a sphere on a stick.
It's a sphere on a stick.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's
the thing that Mumm-Ra famously uses to defeat the ThunderCats.
And he beat them into submission. That's what it is.
All it took was a sphere on the end of a stick.
It is pretty good looking. Sphere on a stick. And of course, we'll look at the hands.
Oh, hands.
Yeah.
Throw your hands in the air.
He's got like this outreaching hand. Looks pretty good.
Clutching for that which he wants us to have within his grasp.
That's right.
Like most villains.
It's pretty cool. And then he's got the grippy hand.
For holding the things that he holds dear.
That's right. An awesome scimitar.
For punching the faces of those he does not.
Yeah. Well, he has fisty hands on the figure itself. Yeah. That's very nice. And of course, he's got the other clutching out hand. Because he's got two hands. He's got to, encourage you to join his side.
Come to the dark side, Lionel.
That's right. We have cake. Pretty cool. And last but not least, we're gonna get to Ma-Mutt! His freaking cackling face. I mean, look at this detail. You gotta bury the lead. This thing is amazing.
This is like after a speech where he just tells you how evil he is.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so fucking evil.
It's so good. Damn, Rico. Nice. But yeah, altogether, I mean, there's a little smudge there. I'm a little sad about that. But it's wear and tear in that box for all this time. I'm pretty mad it was still in the box, but we had to open it for this video.
Isn't the reason you keep things in the box though so they don't get wear and tear on them?
Yeah, but sometimes stuff shifts. Stuff moves. Yeah, there's a little scuff
Poor
there
boxmanship.
Too. No, I'm pretty sure it's probably just PC issues. I don't know, but it happens. And I don't care. Look at this thing.
Yeah, it is still nice.
Jeez, it's freaking clean. So, I mean, good accessories all around. And, of course, we're going to get to the figure and its articulation and all that fun stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, cool.
Can't wait. And here's the true star of ThunderCats. Mumm-Ra's dog. And he looks pretty nice. I mean, he has a little bit of articulation in the head. You can move his head from side to side. Or you can have him being like,
yeah.
He's got his legs move decently enough for like, a basic dog figure type deal. He looks nice. I like him. He looks like a good boy.
He does look like a good boy.
Yeah, I'll bet he's just the nicest boy.
Ma-Mutt.
And here he is, Mumm-Ra, the ever-living, as he is called.
He ever lives.
He lives forever, apparently.
Yeah, I guess so.
And he looks really good. I like him. He's cool, man. Like, I was never a collector of ThunderCats figures when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I did like them. Like, I liked the cartoon, but I never got into collecting the figures. But
Yeah,
I did like the characters, and like I especially liked Mumm-Ra because he creeped me out, being like a mummy dude.
yeah.
I mean, he like does a magic spell and he turns into evil mummy dude who's buff. Look how fucking muscular this dude is.
Yeah, he is like taking that out.
He's like Shao Kahn. He's strutting it, dude.
Yeah.
Look at how muscular I am.
He's
I thought I was a tiny, puny baby man, but I was really a big, strong muscle boy the whole time. Yeah, his arms are pretty good. Got elbow, wrist. What you'd expect from your basic figure these days. He's got a pretty decent little ab spot there. His legs have good articulation as well.
Yeah, they still single jointed though.
Yeah, but I mean, he's a big boy. Like big boys, you have to sacrifice some of the crazy.
Yeah, and just Super 7 needs to work on double joints.
The ankle joints are good though.
Yeah,
He got a little play there. Can mess around with it. He's instead of his laughing head, he's like, ho, 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 you pathetic loser. He just has his smirk head. And he's like, oh, look at you, you pathetic loser. Like Mumm-Ra was like, he destroys your self-esteem first.
Yeah.
And then he crushes your body.
That's right. And here Mumm-Ra is with his cape on. And
it looks alright, I guess.
It's fine. Man, it's freaking awesome.
It's cool.
Look at that, man. Oh my goodness. Like, okay, so you have to take the pieces out, but there are peg holes that are in there that fit right in the hole. And of course it is the same way for the head. So you just stick it in and goes in that hole, and well, eventually
you then put the thing in the thing.
Man, oh my goodness. I mean, look at this Mumm-Ra. I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do with him.
He looks like a buff mummy dude.
Yeah. I mean, like, this is what happens when you like make him call the ancient spirits of evil. You know, and
you think he ever just calls on the ancient spirits of evil just to like go to his fridge and get a beer or something?
Yeah.
Ancient spirits of evil, give me the power to fetch a brewski.
Okay. Man, and it's just such a nice cave. I don't know what it is, but the wiring is pretty good, so you can get this posed pretty much any way you want to. So yeah, I'm gonna have him flowing and probably get some more of these.
I would never guess that you would make that decision.
Yeah,
I would never do that.
Totally wouldn't have. You wouldn't do.
Yeah, I would just have it like static, like he's just standing there and his cape is behind him.
He's just like,
he's like, I've got a cape. So what?
No big whoop.
No big deal. Just me, Mumm-Ra the ever living. And here we have him next to the Mumm-Ra from the ThunderCats Classic wave, where he's like, this Mumm-Ra, like, in comparison to the other figures in his set, is like his size is not right. I think the new Mumm-Ra actually fits better. He's a little too small.
Yeah.
Like, especially compared to like the other figures, like Lino and Hydra. Like, he's supposed to be buff. He's supposed to be buff boy mode.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be feeling like he's dwarfed by the protagonists.
Well, I mean, he is a magic figure, so maybe he is that size.
It could be. Maybe he's just compacted. He's like a Wolverine.
Yeah.
He's like, he's short, but he's mean.
But yeah, this is the only Mumm-Ra figure I own. I do not own the Super 7, the first Mumm-Ra.
How could you not own that?
I mean, I was going to, but I just turned it down.
You disappoint me.
I want this one.
I ever told you how disappointing you are.
Yes, you have several times.
Okay, just checking.
But yeah,
Look, I think it's definitely an improvement, if nothing else.
Yeah, a little better. Here's Mumm-Ra with the other classics ThunderCats figures from 2011. These tower over the Mumm-Ra we just showed because they're like
this looks a little more like you would expect.
Yeah, they go toe to toe with this.
Like Mumm-Ra does have to look down a little bit on him.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, not too much, but a little bit.
I like these figures. I mean, they were big and bulky, but and actually, I wish they had the whole wave because other than that Mumm-Ra and these two figures, it's the only figures that came out from this wave. They didn't sell well for some reason, but I think they're amazing. I think that I would have loved to see an entire wave of these, like going forward. But yeah,
there just wasn't as much demand for ThunderCats as I thought at the time.
Yeah,
like these things take time. You just got to hit the nostalgia wave right.
Right, the point, the peak when people are talking about it, like waves and stuff. But yeah, they're still awesome figures, and they go well with this going forward.
And here we have them with the Super 7 Lino. These two look like this looks right, This looks like size, height-wise, like they look like they should be in the same kind of figure line, really. Like I've never actually seen one of these Super 7s like out of the box before. It looks really nice.
Yeah.
It looks really nice next to this guy. They look, looks good.
Oh yeah. I believe that they really stayed true to a lot of the way it would look like. They give you a modernized look of Lino, and he comes with so many accessories too.
Yeah,
and it's just it's really clean, and I like them both together as well. Like it's a good fit. It's a very good fit.
I know. No, Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father, did he?
He told me enough. Told me you killed my father.
Oh, I am your father.
That's not true. That's impossible. No.
All right, and here he is with the Mirror Lino. I did review this a few months back, and just wanted to show him off with Mumm-Ra because it is Mumm-Ra. So he's kind of Mumm-Ra too. And
it's like they stole that plot from Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link.
Huh. Where it's evil
Link? Ganon sends out evil Link to fight you, and then all you have to do is crouch in the corner, downward stab, and you'll beat him.
Oh.
But if you try to fight him for real, he'll kick the crap out of you.
Yeah. That's how it usually works, man. That's how video games
were simpler back in those days.
That's right.
Just good versus evil. Mumm-Ra versus Lino. Not Mumm-Ra pretending to be Lino.
Yeah. But he looks really good too. Yeah, I mean, we've talked about him before. Well, I have. Brooks hasn't. But
it's the first I've seen him.
Yeah. Good times though. He's a really
he's a
kick awesome figure too. I just want to show him off real quick. But yeah.
I love that flowing mane.
Yeah. He's pretty mad about it.
It's like Lino's hair is always windswept.
Yeah. Like it's supposed to be that way. Like he mooses it that way.
Yeah.
He does something with his hair. He's got pride.
Like he licks his paws and then he slicks it back that way.
Slick back. Yeah. It looks good though.
Here he is with the what is his name?
He's
again?
the only henchman that I have.
I remember Slide.
But there's Slide.
I cannot remember his name.
He's a monkey man, so we call him
he's the
monkey.
Because he's a monkey, but he's also kind of a man.
Yeah, I think.
But this, the thing about this figure that catches my eye is that chain, dude. That chain is
so cool. He's a.
I love that they made it. They gave you an actual chain. He got a pretty cool shield too.
He looks good with Mumm-Ra. He does.
He's like, I'm ready to do whatever you say, boss. Good.
He always has to obey whenever Mumm-Ra's in super buffed out mummy mode.
That's right. All right, and here we go with the original LJN ThunderCats figures. The only two that we have right now. It's the Lino and the Grail figure that I never thought I'd see in person. This is like one of the first times I've seen it, and so I just wanted to film it too. This Chitara, because lady figures were hard to get when you were a kid.
Yeah, they were. Like, I remember the X-Men, the first Rogue figure they put out. Like, I never saw that figure.
Yeah, I got it. I got that, and I got the one with the jacket. Yeah, I got Chase Baby. I found them figures. But yeah, this one, like April O'Neil, is like one of the Grail figures for me, and I got one of those. But this is Brooks Chitara.
Yeah.
I'm really, I never thought I'd see one like in the wild, and I've never seen one.
She was given to me loose because ThunderCats are on the move.
That's right.
ThunderCats are loose.
They are. You gotta free them.
Yep.
But yeah, it's just wanted to show that quick comparison as well. All right, and the last comparison, since I don't have the Super 7 Mumm-Ra, it's the only other mummy I have. It's the Boris Karloff mummy.
It surprisingly works very well.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like, I mean, that's basically all he's just a mummy dude.
Yeah, he's a mummy dude.
And a red cape and cloak.
But yeah, we use the cloak from the
Marvel all buffed out.
Yeah, so yeah, wanted to throw that in there for absolutely no reason, just because I don't have one. It's a good substitute. You can play around with it. Why not?
What are you doing? Trying to be all creative?
Yeah.
You scum. You disgust me.
All right, so all in all, I really love this Mumm-Ra figure. I cannot lie.
Yeah, that's nice.
It goes well with these ThunderCats. I really think this is about to be my ThunderCats, like my real setup. It's gonna be in the corner in my apartment. I really think this is it. Everything else is screwed compared to what's about to happen. So I'm really impressed. Brooks, we have figure points around here.
We do?
Yeah, we kind of do things around here a little differently than other places. We rate stuff just to see how it's going.
How many of these figure points can a thing have?
Well, we can have up to 5. Up to 5. To see what is an adequate grade for figures that we review. And so, what are your thoughts, Brooks? What would you give this figure?
Well, I mean, I like this figure a lot. I think this figure is a 5, just from the virtue of being Mumm-Ra and being so good, and the cape is fucking cool as shit, and I love the dog and the weapon, and like, this is a dope figure.
Yeah, he's very clean.
Some figures are just superior to other figures.
That's true.
This one's a cut above.
Just like Mumm-Ra, the ever living.
He's ever living in our hearts.
He's ever freaking awesome. Yeah. You know what? I agree. We gonna do 5 figure points for this one. No knuckles involved. It is absolutely fantastic. I'm so glad I opened it. Like, because I broke the seal on this one, man, all the other ones are getting open too. We may be talking about some more Super 7 in the future. I really enjoy this figure. I really enjoy reviewing this one as well with you, Brooks. So yeah, thanks again, guys, for watching. And Brooks, you got any final thoughts?
Just that thing, ThunderCats are on the move and ThunderCats are loose. Thunder, 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 ThunderCats. Insert a badass guitar riff there instead of mine. Do it.
Yeah, I don't have that stuff.
Oh, so, yeah. Man.
It'll be fine, though. I'll figure something out. I'm pretty sure that we'll find a sweet riff.
Give it to Manny. He can do it. He can do anything.
Thank you, Manny. Yeah, we appreciate all the thumbnails and the help. Yeah, guys, we really appreciate all that stuff. Like I said, once again, we are at 146 subscribers. If you guys just keep liking and sharing and subscribing and telling your friends about it, we really need the assistance. I really liked how our channel's grown to begin with, but man, we can get better. We know this. I'm working on some other stuff going on. We may have some more live streams coming up pretty soon. So, yeah, just tune in and find out. We'll talk to you soon, guys. And, of course, get out there and go figure.